Well guys, it is time. We've waited a little bit longer, but now the Zed Hunter update is officially live. Some of you guys are probably downloading it as of right now. Some of you guys are probably even on it just enjoying the new crossbows, but I definitely wanted to let you guys know that. Now with this new update actually came a big patch 5.0 to be exact, and I'm not over exaggerating you guys. A lot of changes were made and we're definitely going to be going over everything in today's video. So with that being said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the new Zed Hunter update. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite crossbow so far. Let's go ahead and hop right into these patch notes. So everything we're going to be discussing in today's video, you can definitely find over on their website, where I'll link it in the description. Just simply click the link and it'll take you over to their website. Once you head over there, the first thing you're going to see is content update 5.0 is live now. Under the Daybreak category, it says earned Clio rewards are now given to players even if they close or disconnect from a game before the round is finished. And as you guys know, it usually takes around 3 rounds to even receive a reward, but you're only going to get that reward. So let's say you disconnect, but your friends are still in that game and they complete all the way to, I don't know, round 7. They're going to continue to get those rewards, but since you disconnected, you're only going to get that reward for completing round 3. That definitely makes sense. I'm really excited about that. Moving on, the collection screen now shows you the prestige cost of the selected item as well as your current prestige total. And also, we've added a waiting screen for the clients to keep them from spawning into Daybreak before the host. Now that 100% makes sense, and I'm here for that because you don't know how many times I've accidentally spawned into a new game of Daybreak. Now moving on, under the Red Talon contractors, it says we've added a secondary recruit option for Red Talon contractors that offers the classic Red Talon uniform, the tan vest over the black clothing. Now that sounds amazing because I got tired of seeing the, the same all black uniform with like the black mask. So this will add a little bit of diversity, and I might even make a video on recruiting one and just showing you guys how it looks. Now this next one you guys are going to be super excited about. It says Red Talon contractors can now be inspected and rejected upon meeting them. Rejected contractors offer a 3,000 prestige refund, even though you're not getting the full amount you paid for them, but at least you're getting something. Now it's been a couple of times where I tried to call in a Red Talon, but I end up getting a duplicate. Like I've already had that specific one, so I pretty much just wasted prestige. So this sounds really cool. And now moving on, it says the cooldown between Red Talon recruits attempts has been reduced by half. So in other words, you guys, if you want to recruit 2 Red Talons, you're gonna have to wait 45 minutes in between doing so. And lastly, under the Red Talon contractors, it says the warfighting skill advertised that it caused all shots to pierce enemies, but this wasn't true. Now in the main game it is true. In Daybreak it's not yet in Daybreak, but in the main game it is. Now moving on, under gameplay, it says the aim camera no longer hitches when zooming in and out with a scope or a sight. I kind of experienced this a little bit, but it was never like that big of a deal, but it definitely sounds good that they fixed that issue. NPCs no longer become hostile when dealt damage from sources that weren't hostile to them. I assume this ties into those missions, certain missions where you would go and like you would wonder why the NPCs would turn hostile on you for no reason. So, hopefully it does ties into that because that needed to be fixed ASAP. We fixed an issue that was making it extraordinarily difficult to walk instead of jog using the analog stick. Again, something that I never really experienced, but if it was an issue, I'm glad that it was fixed. And under the community category, it says when you delete a community, any character within that community who has completed at least 1 legacy are now saved. Another big game changer, you guys, because I've accidentally deleted 1 community and lost like 2 of my favorite characters. So again, another big game changer. You now need to interact with the storage facility directly to withdraw a rucksack rather than teleporting them magically onto your back from across the map. Oh man, okay, that I get it, it's gonna be more realistic, but yo, that right there, man, oh man, that was way more efficient. It was definitely a lifesaver, but I guess they're taking the more realistic route, so I can't argue with that. And for the people that like changing maps like consistently, like for whatever reason, it says we no longer award free influence when changing maps, since you now arrive with a free base instead. So when you change maps and you get like that little free starter base, like that little free house, that is going to be like your reward. You're not going to get any more influence as a reward, so you're going to have to grind straightforward. I get the route they're taking, you know, they're trying to make it more grindy, and it makes more sense. You can no longer repair the same weapon multiple times in a row without damaging it first. Now moving on, under items, it says the inventories of your parked vehicles now come with you when your community changes maps. So for an example, if you have a trunk filled with rucksacks, as long as that vehicle is parked in the right parking spot of your base and it's going to transfer with you, all of those rucksacks are going to stay in that trunk. Dropped items now display in-world icons to better indicate what they are as well as their current condition. So if you were to drop the gun, it's going to show a little icon indicating what gun it is and also like the condition it's in. Definitely something that should have been in the game, but I'm glad it's here now. Plague samples are now dropped as individual items, not as containers, making them quicker and easier to pick up. Vials of blood plague cure now cure early stage infections without needing to wait until you develop full-blown blood plague. So let's say if it's halfway there, or at least a little bit over half, you can now use the blood plague cure to get rid of that meter. So now you don't have to wait till you get the full-blown blood plague, which makes sense. And consumables that provide an effect over time will now display while active over the health and stamina bars. I don't know if you guys checked out like their live streams or even some of my latest videos, but whenever they would use like the new blood plague consumables, you would see like a little icon above like the mini map. So just to let you know like which one you're using, and you know, maybe like how much time you have left with it. And you guys, there's a lot more. This list is huge, but I just wanted to go over like the main highlights, what I felt at least were like the game changers. If you guys want to check this list out, it will be linked in the description. So all I gotta say is big shout out to Undead Labs. Yo, they're doing a really good job. They're going on the right direction, buckling down, making the game harder. They even confirmed early 2019 the game's gonna be more challenging, and we're gonna be getting a return on Trumbull Valley. And if you want to hear information on that, just go watch my latest videos. I got all the information on those, so yeah, definitely go check those out. If you can do me a favor and drop a like, it will mean a lot and help me out much more. My name is Jersey. I love you guys. Peace.